Here we are, sketching graphs in polynomial form, sometimes called general form or standard form. This here is a little how-to, if you want that in your summary book or just to refer to while you're reminding yourself how to do this from year 10. You need intercepts by making things equal 0. We've kind of met this just this year. Negative b over 2a will be the axis of symmetry. That'll be the x value of your turning point. Whatever that number is, put that back into the equation that you had and find out what the y, and join all the dots together. We're going to do one example. Looks something like this. Let's have a look. So first of all, we've got what right there is our y-intercept. Make some notes while I'm doing this. Step 1 is draw your axes. Sounds stupid, but it's step 1. It's draw your axes. Step 2, go get yourself a y-intercept. There it is. It's going to be 12. Because if that's 0 and that's 0, then minus 12 is all you've got. So it's minus 12. Oh, remake the video? No, we're all here in minus 12. There it is there. Minus 12. You want a y-intercept, make x equals 0. X equals 0, y equals minus 12. Some people like working out. Great. Now, generally the way forward is to factorize to get your x-intercepts. Let's make y equals 0. So 0 is going to be x squared plus x take 12. Put it into factorized form. What are the factors of 12 that add to 1? That would be 4 take 3. X plus 4, x take 3. That will give me 1x and it will give me minus 12. That's great. So that means that x equals minus 4 or x equals 3 when y equals 0. So we have positive 3 and minus 4. Make sure you draw it a little further away. That's probably over the top, but then when we come to draw our symmetry, it'll make sense. So the turning point is going to be halfway between those, or we could call it negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a is our axis of symmetry, so that's negative 1 over 2, and that works for me. Let's call that negative a half, because then that distance is 3.5, and that distance is 3.5. And the turning point is going to be down here somewhere, because we've got to go through that intercept, down, turn around, back up, and then up there. So we need to take a half and put it into the equation. We've got our intercepts. We've got our axis of symmetry is there, but we don't know what the y value of this turning point is. We know that its value is negative a half something. You want to know y values? Here's a rule that tells you y values. Right, y equals negative a half squared plus negative a half negative, still writing with my finger, I gotta say I'm sorry, minus 12. So this would be a quarter take a half take 12. Alright, so quarter, common denominator, 1/4 take 2/4 would be minus 1. Minus 1 take 48 quarters minus 49 on 4 is the final answer. When we turn that into a number, that was what the y value is. Apologies for the mess writing with my finger. You write it out nice and neat. Play it back over if you need to. That's the general gist of it, and that's it. I've done it